One second. Ah, what's going on, y'all? Welcome to another live Carolina Panthers talk. My name is Blitzball Champ Jason Ingram, your host, your MC. Ah, a hard fought battle, a great effort from the Carolina Panthers, but we came up just a little short as the Carolina Panthers fall to the Cincinnati Bengals by a final score of 34-24. I had a bad feeling about a few things, but we're gonna get into it. We're gonna get into it. Joe Valesco says tough loss, but we will bounce back next week. Yeah, yeah. Here's hoping. Here's hoping. But one of the initial things I want to say is I know a lot of people were saying, "Oh, we should have this. 0 and 3, 0 and 3 Bengals, 0 and 3 Bengals." And this is why I kept stressing, do not underestimate this Bengals offense. That was why I specifically pointed out in their game against the Commanders, they scored on every drive except for one for the entire game. The Bengals have had a deadly offense for a number of years, at least for the past 3 or 4 seasons. We have to remember this team wasn't that long ago playing in a Super Bowl. So I'm not surprised that they put up 34 points. This is a Cincinnati offense that is still deadly. And now they just got their first win of the season. You know, like I understand they came into this 0 and 3, but you have to also look at specifics as to why they were 0 and 3. And offense wasn't the issue. Overall, offense wasn't the issue with Cincinnati. And they just showed that once again today, just like they did this past Monday. That was why I picked us to win, but this was not going to be an easy game. This was not going to be an easy game. But kudos to Carolina. They fought hard. They fought hard. I will say that. But this game had a lot of missed opportunities. A lot of drops. Receivers, definitely lost a little bit of the edge today. There were way too many drops. Um Going for it on fourth down at the goal line was a big mistake. I'm sorry, but we're not that team yet. We're not that elite of a team to be turning away free points just to try to get more. We're not there yet. So that was a bad decision that I figured was going to come back and bite them in the butt. So just got to do a little bit better decision making. Um I wasn't against the fake punt attempt, but the dude dropped it. The dude dropped it. I think it was Felipe Franks, or not necessarily that he dropped it, but it got knocked out. That was just a good defensive play. That was a good defensive play. But and the tackling. Oh my God, the tackling was terrible today. The tackling was straight up terrible today. I mean, trash tackling today. And unfortunately, this game was plagued with injuries. Shaq Thompson, Nick Thurman, Josie Jewell, Deontay Johnson, but he ended up going back in. But yeah, this game was plagued with injuries. Uh, just a really unfortunate. But like I said, Carolina fought hard and just wasn't enough. The interception definitely really hurt us. Um, Xavier Woods was able to get an interception later in the game, but we really wasn't able to turn that into a touchdown, unfortunately. But overall, we looked competitive. We looked competitive. The refs made some really bogus calls. It took two straight pass interference calls against T. Higgins before they finally call an offensive pass interference against him. That was ridiculous. That was crazy ridiculous. So the refs did kind of screw us a little bit, but this was still a winnable game. Overall, this was still a winnable game. So that's just something that I gotta mention. This was still a winnable game. Ah, but yeah, this was a tough loss. This was a tough loss. Um, Taking a look at some stats. Um, Andy Dalton, 25 of 40, 220 yards, 2 touchdowns, and a pick. Um, the O line did well. I felt like the O line did pretty well. Didn't give up any sacks, so that was good. Chuba Hubbard, second straight game of 100 yards rushing and a touchdown. So Chuba Hubbard, 18 carries, 104 yards, and a touchdown. So very nice. Deontay Johnson, 7 catches, 83 yards, and a touchdown. Xavier Legette got his first career touchdown. 6 catches, 66 yards with the touchdown. Um, but yeah, there was a number of drops, though. There was still a good number of drops by Legette, by Mingo. Deontay Johnson had a drop or two. So gotta gotta prevent these drops. Gotta prevent these drops. Vietnam, welcome to the stream. Says, "What's up, Blitz? How you doing?" Overall, I'm happy with how the team played. The offense looked as if it could go toe to toe with Burrow. The defense has to be added to in the offseason. We all knew that the defense wouldn't be really good because we didn't really spend any money on free agency or use any serious draft capital to make them better. Next year they will be and will be much stronger. It's interesting you mentioned that because I really think that should definitely be concentrated on in the offseason. We have no pass rush. Like, our pass rush is trash. We have a trash pass rush. Like, it might as well be non existent. That's how bad it is. We couldn't even get to Burrow. Almost got to Burrow. I don't know how in the world this defense let Burrow escape and a cat complete a pass for a first down. But yeah, we have a trash pass rush. But yeah, Burrow, 22 of 31, 232, 2 touchdowns, and a pick. So pretty pretty similar stats between Dalton and Burrow. Um, Chase Brown. Chase Brown ate us up. 15 carries, 80 yards, 2 touchdowns. Zach Moss, 15 carries, 51 yards. Yeah, their run game, 141 total rushing yards. And of course, Carolina had 155, so that wasn't too bad. We stayed committed to the running game. I am happy with that. We at least stayed committed to the running game and did a little something something with that. So I was happy about that. I was very happy about that. Um, Jamar Chase, terrible tackling led to a 63-yard touchdown grab. 3 catches, 85 yards, and a touchdown. Um, T. Higgins, 6 catches, 60 yards. Zach Moss, 4 catches, 27 yards, and the touchdown. Which Nick Scott, dude, dude, you had a perfect opportunity to blow Zach Moss up in the backfield, and you missed the tackle. Oh my goodness, that should have easily been a stop, but he missed the tackle. So just, and funny enough, Von Bell was who got the interception, who used to play for us. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. But the offense at least showed up. When it comes down to it, it's another game that the Carolina offense did show up. But like I said, that first drive where we got stuffed at the goal line, I really think we should have kicked the field goal. Mainly because I don't think we're that big of a team yet to be taking those type of chances. Not yet. Not yet. We'll get there, but we're not there yet. We're not quite there yet. So that was the only thing. Let's see. Um, let's see. We got 12 passing first downs and 10 rushing first downs. Uh, you know what? We did pretty decent on third down. We were 7 of 14, so we were 50%. Not bad. We're usually worse than that. So, not bad. Not bad. 70 total plays, 375 total yards of offense, 11 drives. Um, we had 6 penalties. The Bengals had 5. We had a little bit more in the time of possession with 31 minutes, 2 seconds. Cincy had 28 minutes, 58 seconds. I mean, it was a pretty even. I mean, when you look at how this game went, it was just about pretty even matchup. When you look at how this went about, but this was a winnable game. This was definitely a winnable game. But man, ugh. Hey, what's up, Curito? Good to see you. But this was why I kept saying don't underestimate this Cincinnati Bengals offense. They are a beast. But it just now remains to be seen what the deal is with Shaq Thompson, Josie Jewell, Nick Thurman. Because, I mean, Nick Thurman, that's another piece on the D line. Josie and Shaq, that's our linebacker core. So, oh man, I don't know how long they're gonna be out, but that's gonna really hurt our defense, who already struggles stopping the run, and we have no pass rush. So, yeah. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. Here was my water. Let me get some water right quick. Ah. Um, where's my thing at? Oh, here we go. Curato says, I am sorry to say this, Blitz, but a young quarterback will never be successful for the Panthers. Um, the dysfunction franchise now, a vet quarterback, that's a different story. Wait, huh? What do you mean a young quarterback? I mean, wasn't that what Cam Newton was at one time? Also, Blitz, I've been keeping an eye on trade market stuff. Bryce Young is officially linked with the Cleveland Browns. Interesting. Well, I mean, Deshaun Watson's not really doing too well in Cleveland right now, so which I'm glad we dodged that bullet. But but yeah, the best thing that can happen to Bryce Young is potentially going elsewhere and having a shot at reviving his career, supposedly. But we shall see. We shall see what happens. Let's see. Kirito says Cam Newton was superstar freak of nature. Those can work, but I'm talking about quarterbacks that can be like Kirk Cousins at best. I mean, Kirk Cousins, I think, is a decent quarterback, but not one that will go deep in the playoffs, though. But Kirk Cousins is a decent quarterback. I mean, we're talking about a four-time Pro Bowler. So I mean, shoot, that's not too bad. I get what you mean. That's not too bad, but I get what you mean. Um, let's look at these other scores. Oh shoot. Well, Buccaneers won again. They destroyed the Eagles, 33-16. Let's see. Vikings still undefeated. Vikings are 4-0. And look at that. The Falcons just beat the Saints 26-24. And I believe we play the Falcons next. We play the Falcons next. Uh, oh no, 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 no. We play the Bears. I'm sorry. We play the Bears next. I'm sorry. It's Bears then Falcons. Bears then Falcons. Um, Kirito says, Blitz, I'm sorry to say this, but trade with Browns is Bryce Young for a first round pick and Deshaun Watson. So sorry. No way. No way. No way. That's cap. That's cap. Bryce Young for a first round pick and Deshaun Watson, that's cap. That's cap. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Yeah, Joe Valesco, you're right. We play the Bears. It's the Bears and then the Falcons. Mr. Gemini, welcome to the stream. No pass rush and a lot of drops today and some questionable calls. Yeah, especially the no pass rush part. Oh my God. And then the one chance we had to get to Burrow and we just messed that up. But there was a pressure that did lead to an interception, so that was maybe the one silver lining. That's the one silver lining. But yeah, a lot of drops, especially from Mingo and Leggett. Although Leggett did get his first career touchdown, he did have a handful of drops. Um, the pass interference calls, like with T. Higgins on Mike Jackson and also on J.C. Horn, that was ridiculous. That was some really bad call, and they were back-to-back calls too. That was really bad. And then third time they finally call offensive pass interference on T. Higgins. But man, it's just crazy. Really, really crazy. The refs definitely helped them out a lot on that one drive leading into halftime. Oh, they helped them out quite a bit. Uh, no word yet on DJ Wanham. No word yet on DJ Wanham. No idea when he's coming back. Kuroda says coach wants to keep Bryce Young to develop him, but the owner wants to trade away Bryce Young, who on the right side here, Blitz, and also cool to see Andy Dalton have some juice left. I mean, I understand that, but ain't no way anybody's gonna give up a first round draft pick and Deshaun Watson for no Bryce Young. Bryce Young is not a first round draft pick equivalent. He's maybe a he's maybe a sixth or a seventh, but not a first. I can tell you that right now. He might have been drafted first overall, but from what he's been able to do, he is not a first round equivalent. Um, yeah, Andy Dalton. I mean, veteran quarterback that could still play. He turns 37 next month, but yeah, he can still play. Hendricks, welcome to the stream. Made it home from the Bucks game. Glad to have a win this week. Sorry about the Panthers though, but hey, the Saints lost, so that's something. Oh wait, the Falcons beat them. Yeah, yeah. Hopefully, I had a great Sunday so far, Blitz. Yeah, it's been pretty good. It's been pretty good. I'm just on here, and then I got another dance practice later tonight, so it's been pretty good. It's been pretty good. Had church, came home, watched the game, and now I'm here. Um, let's see. Who else? Who else? So the Bucks and Falcons won. Let's see. Vikings still undefeated. Oh, the Bears beat the Rams 24-18. Oh, the Colts give the Steelers their first loss. Look at that. Oh man, the Broncos beat the Jets by 1 point, 10-9. Wow. Wow. Texans beat the Jaguars. Dang, Jaguars are 0-4 right now. Oof. Oof. Wow. So the only undefeated teams left so far are the Buffalo Bills, the Kansas City Chiefs, the Seattle Seahawks, and the Minnesota Vikings. Those are the only four undefeated teams still left. Wow. That's crazy. Hold on, let me see the stats of that Vikings game. That Vikings Packers game. Let me take a look here. Goodness gracious. King Allen, welcome to the stream. Sup, my fellow Panthers comrades. Hey, how you doing? Sam Darnold, dang, 20 of 28, 275, 3 touchdowns, 1 pick. Jordan Love, 32 of 54, 389, 4 touchdowns, but 3 picks. Dang. Sam Darnold is just balling out so far this year. Man. But then again, when you have Justin Jefferson and Jordan Addison and Jalen Naylor, yeah. But dang, Sam Darnold balling out. CJ Stroud. Oh, CJ Stroud had a good game. 27 of 40, 345, 2 touchdowns. Nico Collins went off. 12 catches, 151 yards, and a touchdown. Dang. Let me see something. Let me go back to our game. Let's see, who was the leading tackler? Actually, Xavier Woods was the leading tackler. 10 total tackles, had 7 solo. But shout out to the offensive line. Offensive line didn't give up a single sack. Neither side gave up a sack. So that's pretty impressive. Like I said, this was a back and forth battle. This was definitely a back and forth battle. Kiroto says also Blitz. Nick Saban had a meeting with Bryce Young, and he did not go. What Bryce Young agent wanted Nick Saban. He didn't know what Bryce Young's agent wanted Nick Saban to. Wait, when was this? Hey, don't even start because y'all lost 2. I don't want to hear it. They lost just like we lost. You better get the heck out of here. That's my older brother. Well, come on over here, say something. Come inside and say something. Come on. Your team lost too. That's right. Walk on. Come on in here. Yeah, that's what I thought. Man, this is always those fans that want to talk smack, but yet they forget that their team just lost as well. Don't you just hate that? Anyway, Nick Saban told Bryce Young, "Don't be afraid, walk away from football and use your education." Oh, really? Dang. That's interesting. I mean, I don't think he. But Here's the thing you got to realize though, Kirito. Bryce Young was used to being successful back in Alabama. So why wouldn't he declare for the draft? Why wouldn't he try to take that into the NFL? You know what I mean? Like, you got to remember, this dude was used to being successful in Alabama and somebody that's won a Heisman Trophy. So it's like, it's just something to think about. Joe Flacco went off. Oh yeah, didn't he play for Colts? Yeah, that's right. Um 16 of 26, 168, 2 touchdowns. Well, no, I wouldn't say he went off. He didn't go off. I'm sorry, Joe Valesco, 168 yards is not going off. That's not going off. Now, if we're talking like 300 something, then yeah, but 168 yards, no, he did not go off. Um, if anything, he did a good job of not turning the ball over. I'll give him that. He did a good job of not turning the ball over. Nick Saban had this same meeting with Greg McElroy and John Parker Wilson, and they retired the following offseason and used their education to get media jobs. So keep that in mind. Uh, did they win Heisman trophies? Did they get really successful? I mean, I understand Greg McElroy won a national championship, but guess what? He also played in the NFL. He also played in the NFL. So I still don't get your point. I don't get your point. I could see if you were saying this about somebody that was getting ready to go and was told this, but these folks still ended up going into the NFL for a reason. So, like, I still don't really understand your point. Mr. Gemini said poor tackling too. Oh, the tackling was trash. The tackling was trash. Like that missed tackle from Nick Scott. Oh, that had me fuming. That had me fuming. Let me see. John Parker Wilson was co-host radio host with uh El, Eli Gold. I think that's Ellie Gold, Eli Gold. If people wonder what I mean, media job. I'm just saying that that may not be their first choice, especially when they've had, a certain level of success at what they were doing. So, I mean, like I said, going back to Bryce Young, like, why should anybody be surprised that he would enter to the NFL draft? I mean, the dude won a Heisman Trophy. I'm just saying. And the whole thing with Bryce Young is things aren't going well for him. But if he were to go somewhere else and he plays better, then that just goes to show that he wasn't completely ruined. That's really all that shows. We don't know if that's going to happen or not. It remains to be seen, but it's still a possibility. It's still a possibility. Dang, Aaron Rodgers got sacked 5 times. Goodness gracious. I wish they had some sort of report on what the deal is for Shaq Thompson and Josie Jewell. So I know Shaq Thompson was questionable. He had the heel injury, and Josie Jewell was doubtful with the hamstring. Man, another hammy. Man, the hamstring the hamstring bug is dangerous. What is up? Oh man, but such a tough, hard-fought game. Um, I see. Kirito says I see Bryce Young taking Doug Flutie route and just becoming a Hall of Fame player for another football league. For Flutie, it was the CFL. For Bryce Young, we have to wait and see. That is very possible. That is definitely very possible. But guess what? Doug Flutie was also a comeback player of the year and also went to a Pro Bowl in the NFL. Just saying. Just saying. Flutie did a little something something. He did a little something something. Just a little something something. He I wonder how old he is. Let me see how old he is. 61 years old. Oh, he's got a birthday coming up next month, actually. Yeah, he's got a birthday coming up. But hopefully we get some more information soon on Shaq Thompson and Josie Jewell. I mean, that's two of our linebackers. Ugh. And then don't forget, we got to play the Bears. Yeah, the Bears is on the road. Yep, next Sunday on the road. Curito says, I think Doug Flutie was not given a fair shot to be honest. What? He he played on 5 different teams though. He played on 5 different teams. Not to mention he was a starter on at least 3 of those. How was he not given a fair shot? What? How? Here, let me see. I'm pretty sure he played on 5 different teams. Let me see. So yeah, played with the Bears, the Patriots, Bills, Chargers, and the Patriots. Patriots twice. Yeah, this dude played in 91 games and started in 66. He had plenty of fair shots, Kirito. He had plenty of fair shots. Not to mention he did pretty dang on good in Buffalo. He did good in Buffalo, and he did good in his first year in San Diego. What are you talking about? Yeah, he had plenty of chances. Not to mention, I was talking about his time with the Bills. He put up his best stats with the Bills. He put up his best stats with the Bills. What are you talking about? He had his best years with the Bills. I mean, he only played 3 years with the Bills, but 2 out of those 3 he played well. Um, Bills draft a taller quarterback and replace on the spot from documentaries I watch. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't follow them closely, but my whole thing with Doug Flutie, he had his moments. He just never was able to break out any more than maybe a couple of seasons. But he's had plenty of opportunities in the NFL. When you've been on at least 4 different teams, you've had plenty of opportunities in the NFL. I'm sorry, but he was on 4 teams. 5 if you count New England twice. But he was on 5 different teams. You watch 12 documentaries in one day? Oh, you're a big fan of documentaries? Wow, that's a lot. So yeah, um I have to say the players that stood out the most in a positive way for Carolina today, definitely Andy Dalton, definitely Chuba Hubbard, Deontay Johnson. Even though he had some drops, Xavier Legette did have his first career touchdown, so I was happy about that. Um, on defense, I mean, we just need a better showing on defense. I mean, Xavier Woods did get the pick, but we have no pass rush, and we struggled stopping the run. Like, defense has to show up and do more. Because now it's at the point where at least the offense is able to score points. So in a way, it's like the roles have kind of flipped. The momentum is flipped. For the longest time, offense struggled to get points, and now the offense has actually been able to get points. And now the defense is struggling to hold their own. So it's tough. It's really, really tough. But like I said, at least Carolina was very competitive today. Kirito says shipwreck documentary, sports, supernatural, history are the ones I mainly uh shipwreck and supernatural ones. Oh, interesting. Dang, you even broke it down some. Um, and next Sunday is gonna be even more of a big deal because we got the Bears. We got the Bears, and Bears been talking a lot of smack. But and I was really pumped for this game, especially that first drive. I mean, that first drive looked really, really good, but just stuffed at the line. Hey, Jarrett, welcome to the stream. But man, uh, Mr. Gemini said that first drive stop on the one hurt us. Why not do a QB sneak? Here's the thing: we should have taken the 3 points. We should have taken the 3 points, Mr. Gemini. We're not a team yet that's elite enough, especially on offense, to be making gambles like that and turning away free points. Damian Hernandez, welcome to the stream. Just when I thought last week was finally a change for y'all. Well, I mean, hey, we looked very competitive today. We just came up a little short. missed opportunities, but hey, we looked very competitive. Both sides played well, fought hard, just missed opportunities, and that really did us in. There was a couple of those plays I'd like to get back, but it was tough. It was tough. Ernest Capu says better win next week. Yeah, we need to. We need to. Jared says a few drops toward the end really hurt. Yeah, those were some pretty bad drops. Those were some pretty bad drops. I see that y'all got a touchdown to DJ Moore. Okay. Yeah, got DJ Moore a touchdown. That's what's up. Um, I think we definitely got robbed on the penalties. Damien says DJ finally woke up. Oh yeah? Don't you mean Caleb finally woke up? I thought Caleb finally woke up. But yeah, some of those penalties were just hogwash. Oh man. Uh, DJ and Swift. Jared says defense still has moments where they just look really bad, but I do think there's a lot to be optimistic about. Team clearly looks much better overall. I mean, yeah, they do. It's just, at the end of the day, that may be possible, but the record is still what's going to stand officially. Unfortunately, hate to say it, but oh man, the Bucks and Falcons won today. And in 2 weeks we got to play the Falcons. Oh man. But, Andy Dalton, played pretty decent. Like I said, the one interception that was tipped. That wasn't on him. But overall, Andy Dalton's been making some good throws. Um I think they'll continue to ride Andy Dalton, which, it's obvious, it's smart. I will say this to Damien. Like, if our defense keeps playing the way that they've been playing, if Caleb Williams doesn't have over 300 yards passing next week, I'm a laugh. Let me see. Caleb just had a lucky game, but I will give him his props. Did look better than these last 3 weeks. Wait a minute. What about y'all? What about y'all's first win? Y'all, y'all put up the same amount of points when y'all won your first game. What the heck? Nah, don't do them like that. Don't do them like that. Y'all won your first game. Not even Bryce did that. A few missed throws, but I think he played well enough to win. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. I agree. Not to mention, it even says Caleb Williams leads 4 scoring drives. 4 scoring drives. I mean, that's gotta account for something. Damien says defense won us that game. Okay, they also set y'all up for the offense to score. See, unless defense is getting pick sixes and scoring off of fumble returns, then they're putting their offense in a better position to score. Come on now, don't do that. Don't do that. It even said he led four offensive drives to points. Like I don't get that. I don't get that. Like give the dude. I'm not even a Bears fan. I'm not even a Bears fan, and I'm willing to give the dude at least a little bit of credit. Come on, Damien. Come on. Y'all scored the same number of points in y'all's first win. At least give the dude a little bit of credit. Jeez. I'm not even a Bears fan, and I'm willing to give the dude some credit. Oh man. It's like, dang, y'all 2-2. Y'all got a better record than us. Um, no matter how good a defense is, they can't win a game 0-0. Yep, that is true. That is true. That's a good point. Mr. Gemini says, I thought Burrow was going to be hurt when his leg got stepped on by his own lineman. Um, I think I missed that one. I remember on a scramble, it looked like he rolled his ankle. I thought that might have been where he got hurt, but interesting, interesting. But not sure how long Thurman is going to be out. But if Shy Tuttle is still out and Derek Brown, our D line is going to look really, really depleted. Is going to look really depleted, y'all. We might not have a D line. I'm gonna just keep it real. Like, yeah, we might not have a D line, y'all. I hate to say it. Hey, I gave him props for today's game. What more do you want? You said he got lucky. You can't sit there and say I give him props, but then say he got lucky. Come on now, I saw your statement. Come on now, you can't have both of those words in the same sentence. That's cheating. Oh man, the Niners are putting the beat down on the Patriots right now. Oof, oof. Oh man. Let's see. Yeah, Mr. Gemini, Vikings are 4-0. Yeah, it's crazy. They are one of four teams still undefeated. And for the most part, aside from the one big chunk play, Jamar Chase didn't really do a whole lot this game, except for the one big chunk play. But I mean, the big chunk play turned into a 63-yard touchdown. Uh, but still, today was a winnable game. I mean, to keep it real, today was a winnable game. We just came up short. Came up short. Um, and I think what really hurt them scoring at the end of the second quarter, I think also really hurt. Uh, Sam Darnold winning is shocking. I mean, when you have the kind of weapons he has and they're rolling like they are, I don't find it too shocking. But I get what you mean though. I get what you mean because I mean we did have him for a little while. Mr. Gemini says I think we need to stop wearing all white. Eh, but you know how Carolina is. They like to do that all the time. But yeah, it would be nice if they mixed it up a little bit more. You know what I mean? They just gotta mix it up a little more. If we wear all white, then that means we're gonna lose. Mm. Patriots superstitious. Oh man. Alrighty. Whoop, 1 second. All right. Um, he had weapons in San Fran and still. He also wasn't the starter. He also wasn't the starter. I mean, come on now. Him, Brock Purdy. Come on now. He wasn't even the starter. Wasn't the main starter. Uh, Angela Walker. Thank you for the follow. What's up? Uh, I'm okay. Not sure where this is leading to. Yeah, Damien, he wasn't even the main starter. Come on now, come on. uh, but yeah, I gotta give him credit. He's actually balling out, and that just goes to show that sometimes a change of atmosphere, a change of coaching, a number of things leads to upward climb. So hey, uh, stream is going well so far. What is? Not sure where this is leading to, but what about the Jets though? They lost by 1 point, 10-9. That was that's wild. That was really wild. But then again, Aaron Rodgers got sacked 5 times. So yeah, that was yeah. I looked at some of the stats on that. Yeah, it was just weird. It was just really weird. Uh, Bo Nix. Actually, let me see how Bo Nix did. Do I play any game? Oh, I play a bunch of games. Um, shoot. The last thing that I did a full playthrough of was Princess Peach Showtime. Uh, wow, Bo Nix. Oh Lord. 12 of 25, 60 yards and a touchdown. Wait, what? What? Well, Javante Williams and Jaleel McLaughlin, I guess, did all the running. 16 carries, 77 yards, 9 carries, 46 yards. Cortland Sutton, 3 catches, 60 yards. I guess most of the yardage went to him. Dang. What the heck? That's crazy. No interceptions. Oh, there was a fumble. There was a fumble or two. Dang, how the heck is. Am I really reading this right? Bo Nix, 12 of 25, 60 yards, and a touchdown? That's it? Hold up, hold up, hold up. That don't look right. Wow, that's actually legit. And dang, the Jets had a lot of penalties, 13 penalties. Oof. So that was a ugly, ugly game. Yeah, it looks like that was an ugly game. Damien says Colts should fire their head coach for playing Anthony Richardson in a quarterback sneak after getting injured. Oh, 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 really? They dialed that up? Jeez. Well, I mean, they still won the game. I mean, they still won the game. They're 2-2 now. So I mean, I don't know. I don't know. They still won the game, Damien. They still won the game. So I don't know how detriment, but yeah, they still won the game. That's all I can really say. Uh, but yeah, we got the Bears next Sunday, another 1 p.m. game. Oh, Raiders just tied the score with the Browns, so they're 10 to 10. The Chargers are winning over the Chiefs right now, 10 to 0. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I need to figure out what I should stream my next playthrough of. And then again, I'm still trying to get through Persona 3 Reload off stream, but I'll figure it out. Damien, is the Bears game in NC or Chicago? Oh no, it's in y'all's house. It's at Soldier Field. Yeah, it's at Soldier Field. Dang, that's crazy. Man, for the longest time we've been able to at least win typically more games at home than on the road, and now we can't even win a game at Bank of America. What the heck? Yikes. Angel says dead by daylight and pacify. Um I have friends that are pretty big into Dead by Daylight. They're pretty big into that. I mostly play I play fighting games, I play RPGs. Haven't done a survival horror in a while. And when it comes to that, I'm more of a Resident Evil kind of guy. Do I stream daily or what's good with your schedule? I can't say that I really have a schedule. Like I'm still trying to figure out what I'm even gonna stream next. But usually when I have like a set game that I'm gonna stream my playthrough, I'll just I don't really have a schedule. I maybe um should probably do so. Um, but yeah, usually I'll just I'll just go in. So main thing I would suggest is just turn your notifications on. Um, I usually nighttime, evening time, sometimes late, but yeah, but yeah, appreciate the support. um, well, Damien, y'all have won the last two meetings, but I think we're gonna get y'all this time. I think we're gonna get y'all this time. Are you streaming the Bears Panthers game like last time? Nah, only because it's at 1 p.m. Because remember, the last time I did the live reaction, it was a Thursday night game. So so yeah, not this time around. Depending on how things go, I might do a live reaction to that Giants game that's going to be in Germany. I might do that. I might do that. But, to be fair, y'all have won the last two meetings. So, hey, last two or three meetings. One of the last two or three meetings. Is this what I think it's going to be? And as a matter of fact, Damien, I think the last time, I don't remember if it was at Soldier Field or if it was at our house. I think it was at Soldier Field. I think. I think it was at Soldier Field. Um, actually, let me see. Let me check right quick. Let me check right quick. Yes, it was at Soldier Field last time. I thought so. So yeah, we shall meet again, Damian Hernandez, back on Soldier. It depends, Angela. Are you about to do what I think you're about to do? Because if so, then no. And that's what I thought was going to happen. Goodbye. I hate when folks do that. I really hate when folks do that. You try to act like they're cool and everything, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, hey, how about I help you on such and such with such and such? You should check out my work. Let me do such and such for you. I hate when people do that. Like, be for real. Like, if you're gonna do it, just flat out release the bot stuff. Just do it. Just do it. Like, don't act like you're cool with me. Hey, how are you? Nice to meet you. Howdy. And then all of a sudden, you do that. It's like, come on now, y'all aren't fooling anybody. You're not fooling anybody. Like, come on now. It's like, come on now. There's plenty of people that do that. Come on now. I'm not freaking stupid. Anyway, sorry about that, y'all. Um, but yeah. Carolina Panthers 1-3 after dropping a close game with the Cincinnati Bengals. Damien says, "Hey, at least they didn't ask to get on the stream and flashed." Oh, nah. If I don't know you like that, no. That would be way too easy. That would be way too easy. No way, man. No way, man. But, ugh, dang, we needed this win as well. We needed a big statement win. Not saying that we didn't get one against the Raiders, but Cincinnati was a stronger team. We really could have used this. But like I said, Cincinnati going into this 0-3, they were going to be hungry. They were going to be hungry. That's why I knew that this wasn't going to be easy. I knew this wasn't going to be easy. I've seen that happen way too many times, and YouTube don't do anything about it. Yeah, yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? It's crazy. Uh, but it is what it is. We just gotta come back. At least this game shows that we can hang on with the big teams. I mean, it was a close game. I give it that. But at the end of the day, the official record is what's gonna stand. Um, Mr. Gemini says, I always want to win, but at least we were competitive, and that's all I can ask for, except the defense. And I'll say it again, I don't like the 3-4. I'm not a fan of the 3-4 either. I'm not a fan of the 3-4 either. And see, my whole thing is, I know a lot of folks, and including me, I know there was even a point where I even supported this, the idea of an offensive-minded head coach. But when you really think about it and you look back on the success of this franchise, we have thrived a lot more, a lot better with defensive minded head coaches. John Fox, Dom Capers, Ron Rivera, examples. Even the short stint we had with Steve Wilkes. We were one playoff game away, or one game away from a playoff spot, but we have thrived a lot better under defensive head coaches. So, but Dave Canales right now is 1-3 in his head coaching career. But like I said, we got the next two games are against Chicago and Atlanta, also winnable games. Although Atlanta is trying to show a little something, something. We'll have Atlanta at home first though, and then we'll have them on the road later. Um, Not to mention Kirk Cousins has beat us before, so just don't don't sleep on that. Let's see. Damien says, I forgot y'all had John Fox. Oh yeah, that was during the cardiac cat era. That was a crazy time as well. That was a really crazy time. I think we can beat the Bears though. Oh yeah, we're definitely capable. We're definitely capable. Um, I think the thing is with the Bears, like I said, the Bears they got weapons on offense. If Caleb Williams shows up, there'll be an issue. But yeah, they got weapons on offense. Got got a little something something on defense as well. Because I mean, on paper, the Bears got talent. They got tons of it. So, I mean, that's without question. Right now, the Commanders are putting a hurt on the Cardinals. It's like, yikes. Let's see. So, one of the things I also. Oh, another promising stat. I mean, going 7 of 14 on third downs. Our third down efficiency is starting to definitely improve. So that's something I'm actually really happy to see. Really happy to see. Hope y'all's O line is solid to protect Dalton, because our defense is no joke. Yeah, well, we escaped today with no sacks. I know Dalton got sacked twice in the Raiders game. So yeah, but O line's been for the most part doing pretty well. But yeah, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be a tough game because, like I said, we haven't beaten the Bears in a number of years. So by default, it's gonna be a tough game. But we'll see how we fare against Caleb Williams and all of his new toys. And if anything, I just hope we can get a pass rush. We have no pass rush, like at all. Carolina, for the longest time, was so used to having a pass rush, but we have no pass rush at all. So it is what it is, though. But yeah, I really don't got too much more, on this game. Like I said, Andy Dalton, he did his thing. He did his best. Um, Chuba Hubbard, another 100-yard rushing game. So Chuba is definitely getting better and better. So shout out to Chuba Hubbard. And I believe it is possible that for this Bears game we could see the debut of running back Jonathan Brooks. I think it's possible. Either that game or the Falcons game. Um Clowney is non-existent. Yeah, yeah. That is true. Did he get any tackles today? Dang, he ain't getting no tackles today? What the heck? Oh, come on. Or wait, did he play today? He did play today, right? Did he play today? Hold up. Let me see. Did he actually play today? I thought maybe he did. Oh, okay. Yeah, 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 yeah. Dang. Damien says, sorry to change the subject, but what's your thoughts on the Knicks trade? What Knicks trade? There was a Knicks trade? Let's have a look. Knicks trade. What? Oh, shoot. Interesting. The New York Knicks sending Julius Randle and Dante DiVincenzo to the Minnesota Timberwolves and the Knicks would get Karl Anthony Towns? What? Wow. Wow. Dang. That's crazy. That is crazy. Um, is Clowney already given up? He better not be. Like he's back home. He better not be. He's back home. Shoot. He wanted to be here. He better not. Uh-oh, 3rd and 1. Oh yeah, he definitely got that. But yeah, that's interesting, Damien. That's really interesting. Wow. And Minnesota will receive a 2025 top 13 protected first round pick. Dang. Dang. That's crazy. Dang. That's all I can really say. Damien said, "Yeah, I laughed a little bit at the trade." Yeah, definitely did not see that one coming. Did not see that one coming. Damien says, "I'm surprised Clowney is still in the league." Why do you say that? What you mean? Why do you say that? Oh shoot! Joey Sly hit a 63-yard field goal for the Patriots. Oh my God! Dang, what is up? Joey Sly leaves the Carolina Panthers. Now he's going elsewhere and kicking 50 and 60-yard field goals. Goodness gracious. Ugh. This is becoming a trend now. But dang, that's impressive. Uh, because of his downfall and injuries, bro. He just came off of a 9.5 sack season last year with the Baltimore Ravens, and they went to the playoffs. What are you talking about? I mean, yeah, he's had a few injuries here and there, but dude is still able to play. He came off a 9.5 sack season. Not to mention he played in 7 playoff games. 3-time Pro Bowler? I mean, yeah, he's struggling, but I mean, come on, he's not a terrible player. A terrible player isn't a 3-time Pro Bowler. I'm just saying. Not to mention, last year he had 9.5 sacks. Let me see. Oh yeah, that's right. But dang, kudos to Joey Sly on hitting that banger of a field goal. Oh, I see your first round draft pick got his first career touchdown today as well. Uh-oh, Rome got his first career touchdown. Dresses as dresses Boba Fett. I'm heading to Temper office. Interesting. But, you know, the more I see it, though, I think and hopefully, the record will eventually turn itself around. It might take some time, but I think a lot of folks are embracing uh, Dave Canales as head coach. I think a lot of folks are starting to embrace him as head coach. I think I think he's going to turn out to be pretty good. Here's hoping. Here's hoping. Oh, Sonata number 8. Oh yeah, let me send him that. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I knew I was missing something. Alrighty. Um, what was I saying? Oh yeah. Um, oh, now that's at halftime. But yeah. Anyway, I don't know. I got nothing left. I got nothing left. I don't know about y'all, but actually, let me see how bad this Tampa Bay Eagles game was. Oh, Baker Mayfield balled out once again. 30 for 47, 347 yards, 2 touchdowns. And it's just turning out to be a trend. It's turning out to be a trend. They leave Carolina, they go elsewhere, they ball out. Baker Mayfield playing well. Oh, Jalen Hurts got sacked 6 times. Ouch. Ouch. Ooh, that's nasty. Oh, Baker Mayfield even got a rushing touchdown. Dang. Okay. Shoot. And then let's see. Yeah, Washington's putting the hurt on Arizona. That's probably going to be a win for Washington. Y'all can have a brighter future if y'all get new owners. I wish it was that easy. I wish it was that easy. I would welcome that, but unfortunately, it's not that easy. I wish it was, because we could totally, we could totally use that. But anyways, yeah. Alrighty. I think I'm gonna call it early. Maybe chill out, eat a little something, something, get ready for dance practice. But it's been fun. But we'll see if we can bounce back against the Bears this next Sunday. But keep an eye out. Gonna do preview Also, shout out to all those that may have been affected by Hurricane Helene or Helen. Um, Hope everybody stays safe. Lifting up in prayer all those that were hit by the hurricane. Hopefully, everybody gets provisions, gets power back, food, water, all of the above. Um, yeah, I know a handful of people that got hit hard by the storm. So I hope everybody stays safe and let's continue to encourage one another. Damien says, here's a thought on getting new owners. Do a Netflix documentary like they did with Vent. What? Which I still at some point will probably sit down and watch that. Yeah, I'll probably sit down at some point and see and watch that. I don't know when. I got such a crazy backlog, it's not even funny. But yeah, I do want to eventually. I definitely want to eventually do that. But apparently he's trying to get I guess he's trying to get the documentary taken down or have some sort of response. And it's just like one thing's for sure about Vince McMahon is that he will never take any sort of accountability. At least that's what it seems. That dude ain't about to take no accountability for anything, but it is what it is. But anyway, uh, it's been real. Should definitely go watch it. It's good. Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna have to do that. I'm gonna have to do that. But oh, what is this? Ah, okay. Anyway, want to thank everybody for coming out and chatting it up with me. Um, and yeah, this was some of the stuff I I didn't know happened in that document. Oh, I'm sure it's gonna open up Pandora's box. I'm sure it's gonna open up Pandora's box. But thank everybody for coming out. Like I said, everybody stay safe, keep pounding. We're gonna get through this some way somehow. And well, on to the next game. That's all I can say. Um, Shout out to Mr. Carolina, Corey, the whole entire crew, and hope everybody will bounce back and have a productive week for Blitzball Champ Gaming. Don't forget to check out Game Beauty. And Damien says, good luck next week. You're going to need it. All right. Bet. Hey, like I said, if Caleb Williams doesn't have 300 or more yards passing, I'm going to laugh. I'll just leave it at that. But may the best team win as usual. Anyway, thank y'all so much for watching. My name is Blitzball Champ Jason Ingram. I will see y'all in the next video live stream.